We look at the night sky, we look at the stars, and then we look beside the stars, and there's nothing. Total, complete darkness. And it makes you wonder, what am I looking at? What is this absence of anything? It has become so easy to look at the sky and just see it as space, because we've defined nothingness as a place, as a space. And yet, it's one of the most powerful things we have, which is empty space. It is a really weird thing that, when used correctly, can be very powerful. Now, you might be thinking, what are you talking about? Empty space is empty space. Like what the heck are you talking about? And I have been connecting sort of a couple dots recently. One being the space, empty space of time. And that is, and what I mean by that is, when you have specific situations you're waiting for, when seasons are not the right seasons that things are supposed to occur. So you have a goal in mind, and you haven't been given the end result or the action or the place yet. For instance, it is when you're single, you don't have a partner yet, and you have that space and that time that you yourself are just being yourself, growing in who you are. That's where, when you have something like that, where you have space, and that is, empty space is patience. It is something that is active, and that's even where space scientists believe, the last I heard, is that it's full of energy. Whether or not you believe it, it's, if you even just think about it, it's light. For instance, the sun radiating light, radiating electric signals, electric waves, different waves, radio waves. So space is energy. And the same way that patience is energy, because it is a thing that, when you wait, when you leave that empty space for whatever it is you're waiting for, it is that period of growth and recognition of the empty space that makes it powerful, because you know you aren't any bigger, any more powerful than you are right now. And yet, knowing where you stop, being aware of that space, of what could possibly exist. Even another funny example is when you are playing a sport. For instance, I was playing pickleball, and I hit this really random, crazy shot, and it was great because I actually planned it. It just popped into my mind. I was like, oh, I should play that. I don't usually get these. I should just play that. And I usually don't get just shots that pop into my brain. And it was where I was hitting the ball into my opponent's side of the court, and it was barely missed my teammate and then directly went right to the feet of the opponent and bounced right out at the corner of the court. And now I, in my mind, literally saw the shot. Was like, oh, I should just take it, and just took it, and then it worked perfectly, and everyone was shocked. And I was just like, oh wow, that actually worked. And it like took me a second, and then like everyone was just like looking at me like, what? And then I was like, wow, that actually works. Walked to the side, and I was like, wait, that actually worked. That's crazy. And for some reason, that same sort of occurrence is when you are in battle, when you are going after something, it's taking that opportunity, taking that empty space and realizing, and even letting it just, after time, open your brain into what are the other possibilities that can happen in this empty space. I mean, that's a part of patience, of when you wait for something, maybe sometimes like an idea, you have to wait for an idea to grow. Like Mo Willems talks about how an idea is a seed, and it's meant to be grown and not just appear and it's all complete. It's meant to be grown. In the same way, empty space is meant to be seen. Maybe it's meant to be seen differently. Maybe it's supposed to grow into something that means, into a shot that means something different and a new opportunity than would have not been there if you hadn't opened your eyes to the full circumstance, to the full area, to the full empty space that is in front of you. And yes, there is a part of confining and making what you're focusing on smaller. But what within your space that you do have, what empty space do you have that you can use, that you can benefit from? And how do you look at it differently than you might have before? And how do you literally use the empty space you have and multiply the impact of it through how you use it and how you look at it? It's a really random concept, but I just thought it was a really interesting idea, so just wanted to make a video about it for the fun of it, and hope that was cool.